Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and welcome to the final episode, most likely, of Brave. Last time, we took care of the frozen lock. Surprisingly, all in one shot. And this episode is Ruins of the Ancient Kingdom. But before we get started, you guys want to see my coin counter. Actually, you might not have, considering the fact that unless we get coins, it doesn't show, which is kind of dumb. I did get enough to actually fully upgrade all of my equipment. -1. Well, let me show you guys everything beforehand. We have everything all 3 dots. That can be 3 dots. Everything else is just a single dot. Except for wind. This is the last of the things I needed to do, and there we go. We have everything for us in terms of solo player. Why not? We'll give Wisp a go. Why not? Even though we're not going to be doing co-op, might as well spend a little bit of money. We'll make it a little bit extra. Oh, it tells us to dodge? What? Oh, what? We're not doing co-op. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, it's time for Ruins of the Ancient Kingdom. 1 sword, 1 bow, and 1 accessory awaits us. Thank goodness no more tapestries, because that one piece that was missing was kind of torturing. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it in 1 run or if it requires 2 parts.
I still remember what the witch told me when she gave me the spell.
Mend the bond torn by pride.
Now I understood what she meant by pride. Mum had said I was behaving like a child, and I called her a beast. I never tried to understand her. I only hope it's not too late.
When's the last time we've seen anything like that? Like the 2D animated cutscenes? That's actually a nice welcome, especially from all of the 3D stuff we've been seeing, which, grinding-wise, is a major complaint of mine, because you cannot skip those cutscenes whatsoever. Basically, once you go through grinding, you have to basically stay through that cutscene the entire time. That's not a very good game design element, if I do say so myself. Now, what is it I'm supposed to do? Do I enter here? Or, where do I go? This seems a bit all the confusing right now, and I probably am going the wrong way. No. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Oh, maybe this is a platform. Of course.
You've not defeated me, Mor'du. Just a bit farther and I'll have ended your curse once and for all.
Alright, so back up here we go, or is he gonna do the same thing? No, he's not gonna do the same thing, okay. I should have known that was a platform. Like, completely obvious that's a platform. Alright, so we have an ice element here. This is kind of like a review of all the elemental things we've used, so I need to be careful. I need to move quick, actually. Otherwise, this is not gonna go ending well for me. Oh gosh, go! Okay, good. I wonder what this... that's probably for our treasure, huh? Right here? Okay. I get you. I get you, game. Right here. I believe that's another platform that gets us over to that treasure, I think? Either that or that wasn't for the treasure. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go back real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I always get this feeling I missed something when really I don't. But better be safe than sorry. Oh, at least the camera angle's actually working with me for once, so I think that's a positive, right? I know it's gonna done. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Okay, so technically we have not missed a single treasure yet. Backtracking seemed to work for the past 2 levels, but here not so much. Good to know. I think I can't do that. I guess I can only do it with 1, and then 1 more. And shoot the rest with ice arrows. Of course, okay. Do it? I have to do that again, don't I? No, I don't. Okay. That's just there. Go! Okay. So now, actually I'm curious, where does that take us? Does it take us to some place we need to be? Or, you know, does the camera angle screw me over and I can't really see anything at all? What is this? Another stone platform. Okay. Geronimo? Yes, landed safely. Okay. So I like this element so far. It's teaching us to use all the elements we used so far, and that's a really positive thing I have to say about this. Compared to the one negative... Oh, that's a launch pad, huh? Okay, I don't want to go there yet. I actually want to go over here and take care of the bonus item. There is one. Plus, we get this. We get this. He's bleeding coins! I'm going to miss saying that. I really am. Not good at that. And missed the platform. Thank goodness I went back here. Luckily, there's no more tapestry, so this is either our sword or this is our treasure chest. Well, we needed to come back here anyways for that, so I'm glad I did that. If I can open this chest.
Another sword!
Swordtacular! Oh! I did unlock an achievement. If I believe, I want to go back and actually show you guys that achievement here. If possible. Achievements here. So go here. Wow, this is really laggy. What the heck? It's never lagged that badly before. Let's see. Swordtastic, where is that? Oh, collect all the swords, collect all the tapestries. Where is the one that I'm thinking of that has you do a streak of... Oh, here's the... Let's see. Where's the unstoppable one? I don't know. There's something called unstoppable here. I'm not sure where it is. Let's see. Don't really know where that is. But I know it's around here somewhere. Where is that? Oh, untouchable. Basically, if you defeat 30 enemies or more without taking damage, there's your achievement. So, in case you're playing this on Xbox, you now know what to do. Did you come across that? Alright, so, again, I'm very thankful I decided to do that, because that was actually required in order for us to get over there. Okay, suppose that's only fair and makes it a little bit more challenging. So not bad uses of all the elements so far. We've seen ice, we've seen earth, we've seen wind, and we've seen fire all in one so far. That's actually not bad. Now let's launch ourselves over here. And another enemy spawn. At this point we have all the powers that we need, so it's not really necessary. Let's see, what ones we do? Oh, fire. Alright. I'm gonna take care... Wow, I can't even touch you guys. What the heck? Oh, great, and those guys! Ugh. Listen, game, just because you put those there does not mean it makes it any more challenging. It just makes it more annoying when you put those small, speedy things in there! Like, come on. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Yeah, how would you like it if I put those little speed demons that are so freaking annoying to deal with to begin with in the thing? Yeah, you wouldn't like it either, now would you? And of course your last one, BB. Stop! Thank you. Okay, that's definitely annoying. Well, I guess this is a good thing in case you didn't actually grind. Because there's actually coin spots right here, like aplenty. But luckily I did all that on the swamp area, so... Technically, I don't have to go through all that anymore, which is pretty nice. Alright, so... I don't need to upgrade any more things, but you know what? I might as well just upgrade the wisp stuff, like the small little wisp details here. Including this, I suppose, and I don't have enough of that. I guess that's it. Our wisp can slam, our invisible wisp that has been with us the whole time, Can slam. Shut up with the tutorial. Okay, I'm actually seeing another flaw with this. Alright, anyways, this... Ooh, this is the last puzzle. And this seems... kind of complicated, I would say. Oh, never mind. Doesn't seem that complicated after all. Alright, so... Okay, so pull you... Oh, you need to be on there first, don't you? Alright, then pull you up over here. Then get you over here. You can go over there. Pull this. Jump this. Activate that. Pull the switch. Bada boom, bada bing. That was easy. Again.
I'm very grateful for all you've done, lads. Now please, promise me you'll be careful. There's an evil in this place.
I also like when the achievement name is Brilliant! Brilliant! Now, what's the description for that? I'm sorry for going through achievements. Can you blame me, though? I'm getting so many of these. Solve all the triplet puzzles. Okay. That's what I thought. But I do like the detail of like the emblems and whatnot. That's actually not bad. Like the achievement emblems, it's really cool looking. Anyways, bow shooting. Double the bows equals platform. 2 shots for the price of 1 platform, mama. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me? Anyway, slam more of these down to get yourself some coins. At this point, might as well just spend them all since on the unnecessary co-op things, since I probably won't be using those anytime soon. Okay, you can't fall down there. I thought you could. That's why I was like, that seems a little suspicious. Speaking of, I need to backtrack once again to see if I missed anything. I feel like with these areas, I'm bound to fall off.
They're so jittery.
Well,
It was just a wee
are
bit
you...
of a bump.
What the... Wait. I didn't jump off. I glitched to the point where I was standing. That's not supposed to happen, is it? I don't know if it is or not. I feel like I'm not missing anything, though. But again, I'll double check. Wait a second. What's... Nope. Okay. Nothing there. Gonna whirl around again once more. Just to make sure. Okay, that's the end, and therefore I did not miss anything except for a couple bases. That's it. Okay, so I imagine they're not going to be really hitting like a lot of the stuff beforehand was, but it is nice again to check just in case it is. Like I know that's how I actually discovered the first tapestry in the last episode was I actually checked there. Otherwise, had I not done that, I probably would have been doing it again. Probably, maybe even like off-screening it or whatnot. Oh, don't do that. Let's look at this. This isn't those little elf things. Whatever those are. Okay, so we have element introduction things. So, what is all this saying? So... I don't know what this is. I don't know what they want me to do with this. I really don't know. Wait a second. Shoot a bow here. Oh. I don't know what I did, but apparently that's useful because that's our next treasure. Which, I'm going to assume is our bow.
Another
Got it.
bow.
And bowlishes. I'm assuming it's because we got all the bows. Right? Earnestlish Battle Bow. Okay. Well, that's something else. Alright. And I guess we need to test it out here. That's what I'm presuming. Oh, gosh. Wind rocks are fun. Definitely are a blast! Oh, especially the spiked one! No! Don't hit me! There's a bigger possibility that that thing is gonna hit me now. Are you serious? What the freak? Okay, don't put me out with these guys. At least give me some potions, jeez! Potions would be nice! Potions would be nice right now. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to free some enemies here in order for this to work. Because if I don't get rid of the fire ones first, they're gonna be even more annoying than the, these ones right here. You know what? Wait, that's fire. Well, I'm a klutz. I realized that a little too late. But why are there giant golems of all things in this area? I mean, I get it. It's the final boss. Whoop-de-doo. Send out a bunch of freaking giant golems. That's nice.
I've done it! I've done it!
You have done something, alright. You've pretty much beaten a bunch of golems. Why, behavior? Why? That's like a lot of golems. You expect me to beat all... Well, that's a lot of gold, that's for sure. You haven't grinded at this point, you probably might be able to get that final upgrade. Speaking of... I'll go ahead and waste more of it. Why not? We'll do a power attack. And then... No. I won't do that. These are basically the same thing, so... Yeah! Whatever the Wisp can do, well, whatever Merida can do, the Wisp can do too. So, there you go, there's that. I'll save the rest of it and spare you guys all of the other purchases and whatnot. We'll just keep going with what we have. Oh my gosh, the dialogue! I've read it before, I don't need to read it again for one other person. Oy. I imagine it would be a lot worse if you were actually playing co-op and you actually had to grind for all those as well. You're spending a lot more money, but if it's single player, you're very lucky. Oh wow, I guess it isn't hitting. It's just, hey, do a puzzle and you got it. That's actually really interesting. That's a nice way to think of it. I don't like those kind of enemies. What? Whoa, rock! What the, how are you supposed to do that? There's like boulders in your way. I guess they don't do much, huh? Got it! Let's...
I'll look grand wearing this.
You look fabulous in ripped clothing. Torn attire. Well, at least the good news is we're back to our original outfit of sorts. It's ripped and whatnot, so... That's weird, though. This triggers... Oh, well, I guess if you're doing the puzzle, it activates falling rocks, but isn't that... That's kind of a jerkish move, too, like... Because technically, aren't you supposed to, like, be standing there? And by doing that, that's totally jerkish. What the heck?
Mum, I thought you'd have changed back by now. But I guess I'm glad you haven't, because I still need your help.
Well, she's on our side now. This could have happened with the giant golems. This could have happened with the giant golems, but no, you're like, oh hey, let's make sure you do it as Merida. That'll be so much fun and watch you suffer. No, game, no, that's not how it works. That really isn't how it works. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you can actually charge. I know, I'm explaining that way too late, and I heavily apologize for that. But can you blame me, though? With how much it just pounds you with tutorials, even still, it wouldn't be surprising at all if they just said, hey, here's some more things for you to do. And that's it. I'm very glad you haven't changed, yet I still run after you because I'm still worried about you, Mom. That makes sense, right? Anyways, I think this is the end of, like, the whole, like, inner castle thing. I think from here on out, if I recall, it's actually all outdoors because we go on this platform and there is a bunch of things! At least there's spirit wolves and nothing else. So that's a good thing, I suppose. That's a very good thing, actually. We have a nice elevator ride. Where's the next batch of enemies? I'm ready! Look at my wisps. They're ready to follow me whenever. My highest streak of these is actually like 43, I think. So, and that's for me doing the swamp thing. Nice, okay. Let's see if I get hit. These guys are actually fun to beat like this. Even though it's not really what you're supposed to do, but still, it's a lot of fun. Especially the fact that you have potions like this. Especially when you have potions. It's like, it's so worth it. It really is. Alright, bring on the next batch of enemies. My body is ready, unless it's those little midget guys. Which case, my body isn't ready for those guys. Well, they're... Come on, game! You expect me... Ugh! That's what you start off with, is that? No! No! I was joking about that. Don't actually bring them over. On top of that, we also have brutes. It's not... Oh my gosh, are you serious? Just get dead. There you go. Cheap way of doing damage and running and cheap enemies overall. Eesh. Sheesh. Okay, well at least the good news is we made it to the top? Is this the top? Is this the tippy top? This is the tippy top. We have made it, guys. This is the final trial.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mum. I just didn't understand you. I see that now. Mor'du! No, Mum. This is my battle. Mend the bond torn by pride. I understand now. It was never just the tapestry or a magic spell. Pride, selfishness, and anger. Those are the things that created Mor'du. It's what's kept him alive for centuries. That means I have to fight him on my own. Not just for Mum or the boys, or even for our kingdom. I have to do it for myself.
Oh boy! This is final trial mode activated. I think... Yeah, this acquires all 4 of our elements, so... First we have a giant ice wolf, which requires fire. Let's see, I think... Actually, this kind of helps. A little bit. We're doing a lot of damage to him, although I'm pretty sure that's not the... Really? Well, I'm glad I did that! And by beating the stones, we actually beat him up. That makes the most sense. Then again, he does have those little stick things, so it's not really that hard. And now we need ice element. It's gonna get a little chilly here. Fire bore. At least it isn't those annoying things. Alright, you know what? I should probably take care of these guys first, considering the fact that that may have potions for me and whatnot. And of course, that doesn't happen the way I want it to. I guess it makes sense. Fire bores and whatnot. Potion, please. I have a feeling they do give me Oh, I was about to say. Well, that's nice. 2 bosses. But we've never seen a giant ice pig before. And we've clearly never seen a giant ice wolf. So those are 2 nice additional features. However, a potion would also be nice, game. Game, potion. Now. Not harm, potion. I guess if you don't take out the enemy, there's just gonna be a bunch of enemies that respawn. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I need potion. Potion, 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 potion! You give me potion! Give me potion! Or Potion, thank you. Potion, thank you. I needed potion. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That critical hit mattered. Man, without that, that's actually kind of annoying. What's next? Beat the stone up. Next up, I believe it's wind, right? Or is it earth? It's wind. Okay. Wind is next. So, we need earth element, right? Oh, no, it's you! No, I remember you. Oh, gosh. Minion time. Minion time. It doesn't matter. Oh. Did I just stand in the middle of that? I just stood right in the middle of that. Should be easy, though. I'm gonna use a little bit of your... I'm gonna use your minions real quick. Just because I could use some potions right now. Potions sounds nice right about now. And very luckily I decided to do that. Okay. Alright, another power-up thing. Should be good. Should be good. Let's see. I'm doing a lot of damage, so that's good. That's very good. I'm actually full of health now. Okay. I'm very glad I did that then. Because had I not done that, I would have been screwed, basically. It's time for wind, and finally, time for earth. The last of the elements we need to do. Oh man, this is starting to get a little intense here. And the last of course, this is Golem. Oh, great. Platforming 2! At least they don't fall permanently. So I guess that's a good thing. There's a lot... Alright, there's a lot of elements where... Wait, he just fell off! He fell off! Are you serious, dude? Can I get you, please? Thank you, okay. Got you, at least. Man, there's a lot of opportunities for, like, health and whatnot. That's actually insanely incredible. Especially for something like this. Stop! 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 Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some juice in it. I almost said put some liquid in it. I stopped myself again. I'm very lucky for that. No potion. No potion, okay. No, give me the potion! Okay, thank goodness they gave me the potion. Alright. So it's just between you and me now. Oh, wait, there's a few more things. Crap. You! Stop it! Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, and... I think I could just spam here. Okay. I need to deal with you, and your friends are annoying me even though I'm at full health. Mostly you, though. So if you would just kindly... Yes! Got it! Yes! Woohoo! Alright, let's go. Full power, baby! Yeah! Suck it, bear. We did it!
All that was keeping Mor'du alive was his curse, his anger and darkness. With the last of those creatures defeated, Mor'du vanished into the wind. His cursed soul released. No, there are no wee wishes, and there are no small battles either. But the journey was worth it. I defeated Mor'du. I stopped his wicked blight, and I restored the kingdom. But even more than that, I learned there are bonds that should not be so easily torn apart. I'm Merida, and I'm still my father's daughter, but I understand now that I'm my mother's daughter as well. Bravery, battle, adventure, they're nothing without sacrifice, duty, and responsibility. It's a lesson that served me well as the future Queen of Dumbroch. But that's a story for another time.
Well then, that just went skyrocket that quick. But that was the Brave video game. Now, personal thoughts about this game entirely, I think it's okay. I mean, there is some pretty good things about it, like, well, I'll get back to those later on, but the negatives I have to say is the camera angles really screwed me over in some parts. Like, I thought I was landing on platforms in one part, but really I could have fell off. Or, let me explain that better. There were moments that I thought I was landing on the platform, but because the camera angles are so weird, it feels like I landed on there, but in reality I fall a lot because of those weird camera angles. So, huge negative is the camera angles. I guess another huge negative, but in terms of grinding for enough gold or coins to get enough to continue on to be powerful is the cutscenes. You can't skip the cutscenes. You can't skip the cutscenes when you're trying to grind for coins. It's simply a button you can just simply input into the game to make it happen. It's not really that hard. I don't understand. And of course, graphics, but the graphics seems like it's a licensed game. Of course, you know, Disney isn't going to really give them a whole bunch of money, and Pixar isn't really going to give them a bunch of money either. They tried to make the best that they could with the graphics, but compared to other games, the graphics just suck. This is meant for a Wii, so I can kind of understand why it would look bad, but even in Wii standards, there's way better games that do better graphics, despite the fact that it's 480, like Smash Brothers Brawl and Mario Galaxy and whatnot do pretty well with the graphics, despite it being 480 and whatnot. But put it on like something 1080 or 720, it just doesn't look that good. But despite all this, I have to say it is a very unique licensed game. It is not the greatest, it is also not the worst. It's definitely not something like DuckTales or Aladdin, or for some people, Battle of Bikini Bottom, where it's definitely memorable. Or for me, like Madagascar, Fairly Odd Parents. But from perspectives of itself, it is actually not a bad video game, like, by itself. There's elements to it. Like, it's not just a platformer where a lot of licensed games are, like just platformers with a certain character get across from one point to another. There is elements to it, like, you see towards the end, there's a lot of usage of the elements that we got throughout our entire journey. And by that I mean the first 4 levels, I can't really remember. But the way they use that is actually really clever, and there's a lot of challenge to that as well. Like, you have enemies that are weak to one thing, and otherwise you might be screwed over if you don't use that element. Or there's also platforms that do require that element, and you need it in order to progress, or if you want to get this bonus item and whatnot. I feel like that in itself is actually a nice change of things for once. And it isn't just like, oh hey, let's just do this and whatnot. And the voices, they're actually tolerable for a licensed game. I know for a lot of licensed games, aside from Shadow Showdown and Madagascar to some extent, can be very annoying because it doesn't sound exactly like the movie. It sounds completely different. It sounds completely cheap, like, you know, like most licensed games are, unless it's like Game Boy or Game Boy Advance, which has very few voice acting. This one only has like one character, 2, and both of them are actually pretty tolerable. Like, when I go through grinding, there was a bunch of voice clips, especially her going, "Manny and Mickle, make some muckle." But the way it's said doesn't really annoy me, and they have picked pretty good voice actors, or voice actresses rather, to portray those characters and not make them sound as annoying, while giving it sort of that movie quality, which I actually do kind of like for that. And one thing I do love about this game compared to the movie is that it gives us what we really wanted from the movie. Also, John Lasseter, shout out. It gives us that adventure element that we've wanted with the Brave movie when it first was announced 5 years ago. We never got that. Instead, we have this, like, comedy, like, value lesson movie thing of sorts. I've not really seen it in 5 years, so if I forget things, forgive me for that, but it's not really what we wanted, especially with those trailers. This game, I feel, gives the fans of Pixar what they really wanted when they first saw Brave. It was just that adventure thing. It completely satisfies that, and I really wish the movie would go off basically what the game did. But really, at the end of the day, the movie's the movie, the game's the game. You can't change the past, unfortunately. If I could, that would definitely be one thing. But overall, I'd say it's a really worthy experience. Is it my favorite game of all time? No. But is it unique? Absolutely. I will say that. But that does it for the Brave video game. Thank you guys so much for watching this, if you actually did watch throughout this whole thing. And what families, I hope you don't mind freaking being said a lot. I know it's sort of PG, but I try to keep it as family friendly as possible. So hopefully your kids have been entertained as much as you have together, and hopefully your kids have been encouraged to buy this game. And if any of you non-kids have felt inspired from this to actually purchase the game, huge honor that you would think that. That's the whole reason I did licensed games back in my days of the channel, was because it kind of felt good to show off games that really needed the spotlight, and that's kind of what I did with my channel before, you know, getting all these subs and whatnot. So it's kind of nice to go back to those roots and just get those games spotlighted once again. Even though this one, and honestly, out of all of them, this isn't really my favorite out of all of them, I still enjoyed it, despite all the annoyances. With all that being said, though, check out the playlist down in the description below for any episodes you might have missed from the past, because there's no more future. Well, at least in terms of the Brave video game, like, everything's resolved in Brave World. Just go to Disneyland, just see the rest of the Brave world, I guess. Until Pixar decides to disappoint us even more with a second Brave game, Brave movie. Second Brave game would not be bad, but second Brave movie? No, just don't do that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and I'll end it off here. My name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and I hope to see you guys back here for a future project. So till then, thank you guys again so much for watching, and take care. Man, this background's gorgeous. It really is. Hey there! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, then feel free to hit the like button and share with people you know. If you're interested in checking out my other work, then click on an annotation. If you really enjoy my content, you can subscribe and ring the bell. It's absolutely free, and it really helps out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care!